is advised.
Hello, sir. Can I get you a drink for tonight? Martini. Shaken, not stirred. Very well. I'll get that right away. Thank you. Oh, and sir, who am I putting this under? Bond. James Bond. Spectre. So Spectre is the 24th film of the 007 franchise that started way back in 1962 with Dr. No. Daniel Craig has returned as the lead character, James Bond, along with a host of other returning actors. And this is a direct sequel to Skyfall because it only takes place a few months after those events. I'm not going to focus on the story too much. Why? We'll get to that later. I just wanted to focus on the pros first, since there are quite a few of them in this movie, Daniel Craig being one of them. Just like Tom Cruise does in Mission Impossible, Daniel Craig continues to amaze me at what he's capable of doing in terms of stunts and action, especially since he's physically in his 50s. He's a great actor, he fleshes out 007's character every time, and he did a fantastic job once again. Another thing I wanted to point out was the cinematography. Most action films nowadays have choppy editing and close-ups that cause the audience to feel confused and disorientated. Not in this movie though, the editing makes the movie feel fluid and the angles let us see every stunt in all of its glory. I also have to give props to the humor in this film because there were moments where I was laughing out loud. Oh, a great example would be the scene where a cat jumps up onto 007's lap and he calls it... You know what I mean. Do I have to spell it out? All that said, there are some things I need to talk about. The story feels like the writers saw Rogue Nation and thought, yeah, that's a good idea. So they changed it up a little bit and put it into the 007 universe. To make matters worse, the story itself and the villain are really undeveloped. The movie is so formulaic that it feels like we're going from point A to point E. You get what I mean. We have a badass action sequence at the beginning of the film to grab the attention of the audience and a happy ending with a laugh or two. But with a good action movie, everything else in between should keep me guessing. Nope, not in this case. I mean, it's obvious what comes after A, right? It's C, right? Right? C. I know my ABC. Shut up. My other problem is that the movie feels almost anticlimactic. It starts off with its best action sequence at the very beginning, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the rest of them never exceed that level of intensity that was established at the beginning of the movie. Which in my mindset is the whole point of an action movie, to be bigger and better as the movie progresses. And I'm not saying that the other action scenes weren't awesome. It's just disappointing when a film takes the cheap way out by having a gigantic explosion at the end instead of a good action sequence. Spectre is a solid James Bond installment with great acting, excellent cinematography, and thrilling action. It's not nearly as good as Skyfall or Casino Royale, but it's definitely better than Quantum of Solace. And I'll go ahead and give Spectre a 3.5 out of 5. So have you seen Spectre? Did you see it? What did you think about it? And of all the 21st century 007 movies, what is your favorite of them? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, punch that like button, and I'll see you guys next time on Preview Review. Thanks for watching.